A civilian review board tasked with holding police accountable announced its operations are being terminated at the end of the year.
Alexa Ashwell questions city leadership and has more on what's behind the change.
The Civilian Review Board has been operational here in the city since the late 90s. We're told that will change by 2025 due to a new law.
Thank you for being here as we swear in the newest members of our Civilian Review Board.
Just 4 months ago, Mayor Brandon Scott led this ceremony, swearing in the newest members of the city's Civilian Review Board, a board made up of civilians that investigates cases of police misconduct, and one that will be no longer by the end of this year. The change is due to the passage of a new law that gives the city control of the Baltimore Police Department, that also repeals the statute that enables CRB to operate. The city's Office of Equity and Civil Rights shared with us a copy of this letter they received from the city's law department just days ago. Here, reading, as of January 1, 2025, the laws creating the Civilian Review Board are no longer in effect. CRB expressing its concern in this press release, writing in part, independent investigations of police misconduct are an integral component of effective community oversight of police and are essential to ensure fairness and transparency. And while many oversight functions will continue under the Police Accountability Board and Administrative Charging Committee, members of CRB are urging city and state leadership to prioritize granting PAB and ACC independent investigatory mechanisms to preserve meaningful civilian oversight. We reached out to the mayor's office for comment on this change and CRB's concerns. Reverend Al Hathaway believes CRB and PAB, another newer board tasked with holding police accountable, closely mirror one another.
In some sense, when you look closely at that, it seems to be duplicative.
But as a community leader who has seen a lot over the decades here in Baltimore, Hathaway says an effective, independent, investigative body is imperative. Back in 2017, the city was placed under a federal consent decree after an investigation by the Department of Justice revealed a pattern of unconstitutional policing. That investigation was prompted by the Freddie Gray case, who died while in police custody in April 2015. 2 years later, BPD's disgraced gun trace task force scandal was revealed. The members were accused of robbing citizens during stops and searches, planting evidence, and providing false affidavits.
It's very, very important. We've always advocated for an independent board made up of persons from the community, not people involved in law enforcement, that have the opportunity to review, to intake, receive complaints, and to act on matters that impact law enforcement, not just Baltimore City, but the Sheriff's Department and every other law enforcement entity.
I did receive a statement from the mayor's office saying Mayor Brandon Scott has always been committed to robust oversight of BPD, and that will continue through the PAB and ACC. Alexa Ashwell, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.